to our podcast. Today we are going to discuss an important issue that many universities still face today, which is smoking on campus. Some people believe that smoking should be allowed because it is an individual's personal choice. However, others think that smoking should be prohibited because it can affect other people and create an unhealthy learning environment. Today, we will discuss three main questions. First, why should smoking be allowed on campus? Second, why should smoking not be allowed on campus? And the last, what is the impact of smoking on students and the academic environment? Let's begin. So, first question, why should smoking be allowed on campus?
Thank you. In my opinion, there are some reasons why smoking could be allowed on campus, but only in designated smoking area. First, university students are generally adults who have the legal right to make their own personal choice. Therefore, some people believe that universities should respect individual freedom instead of completely banning smoking. However, this freedom should also come with responsibility. Smoking should not disrupt other students or expose them to secondhand smoke. That is why designated smoking area can be a good compromise. The World Health Organization states decreasing smoke-free environment is the only effective way to fully protect people from exposure to secondhand tobacco smoke. WHO 2023. Although WHO recommended smoke-free environment, some universities still provide designated smoking area as a practical step to spread smokers from non-smokers. Personally, I think if a university cannot completely ban smoking yet, providing smoking area far from classroom, libraries, cafeterias, and other public facility is a reasonable solution. This policy respect smoker right while still protecting the health and comfort of the campus community.
So, the second one, why should smoking not be allowed on campus?
On the other hand, I believe there are stronger reasons why smoking should not be allowed on campus. The biggest concern in the health risk could be secondhand smoke. Students, lecturers, and staff who do not smoke may still inhale harmful chemicals when someone smoking nearby. According to the Centers for the Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), there is no risk-free level of exposure to secondhand smoke. Even a short period of exposure can negatively affect people's health, especially those with asthma or heart disease. In addition, the World Health Organization reports that tobacco kills more than 8 million people each other, include approximately 1.3 million non-smokers who are exposed to secondhand smoke. This fact show that smoking is not only a personal issue because it also affects people around the smokers. Personally, I think universities should prioritize the health of all students. A campus is a place for learning, developing skill, and building a better future. Therefore, it should provide a healthy and comfortable environment where everyone can study without worrying about the harmful effect of cigarette smoke.
And the last question, what is the impact of smoking on student and the academic environment?
And in my opinion, smoking has both direct and indirect impact on student and the academic environment. From a health perspective, smoking increases the risk of serious disease such as lung cancer, heart disease, stroke, and chronic respiratory illness. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Service state that smoking harm nearly every organ of the body. Besides affecting smokers themselves, cigarette smoke can also reduce the comfort of other students. Many people find it difficult to concentrate when they are exposed to cigarette smoke during lecture or while studying on campus. Smoking also affects the campus environment. Cigarette butts can make the campus dirty, create unpleasant smells, and increase maintenance costs. Moreover, when new students often see people smoking on campus, they may think smoking is a normal or social acceptable. Personally, I believe smoke-free campus creates a better academic atmosphere. Students can focus more on learning. Campus facilities remain cleaner, and everyone has the opportunity to study in a healthier environment. Also, smokers have personal right. Those rights should not interfere with other people's right to breathe clean air. And now we move to second topic, and we choose topic D, showing your opinion about why university students should learn English. Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast. We are happy to have you with us today. Today we are going to discuss important topic that is closely related to university life, which is why university students should learn English. Nowadays, English is considered international language that is widely used in education, business, technology, and communication. Many universities also encourage students to improve their English skill because they can open more opportunity for learning and future career. Today we will discuss their main question. And the first, why is English important in higher education? The second, why is English important for future careers? And the third, what is the role of English in global communication and technology? And then question one, nowadays many universities use English in academic activity. In your opinion, why is English so important in higher education?
So nowadays English become the main language used in universities around the world. So many textbooks, international journals, and research papers and conference presentations are written in English. Because of this, students who understand English will be great access to knowledge, academic opportunities. And according to the OECD, English has become the only global language of science, research, and academic publication. This means that many important scientific discoveries and academic discussion are published in English before they are translated into other language. As a result, students who can read English are able to learn the newest information much better. In addition, H. Apsari, Juning, and Ratri explained that English proficiency is strongly connected to student academic performance and is considered an important graduate attribute for employability. This shows that learning English is not only useful for passing English classes but also for sporting success in other subjects.
Thank you for your explanation. So English is not only useful for studying at university, but it also helps students access international knowledge and improve their academic performance. Now let's move on to our second discussion. Besides the education, English is also considered an essential skill in the workplace. In today's global job market, many companies require employees to communicate in English. Why do you think English is important for future career?
Today, many companies operate internationally. Employees often communicate with foreign clients, partners, and colleagues. English will be one of the most needed skills in professional skills. The OECD Skills Outlook reports that English is the most demanded foreign language in labor markets, especially for professional and managerial occupation. Even in non-English speaking countries, many companies prefer job application who can communicate confidently in English. Furthermore, the British Council states that English is closely related to graduate employability because universities are preparing students to participate in global academic and professional communities. From my perspective, English is no longer an extra skill; it is becoming a basic requirement. Even if someone who works in engineering, business, information technology, tourism, or public relations, English can increase career opportunities. It allows people to apply for multinational companies, attend international training programs, and build professional networks across different countries.
That's a very interesting point. It seems that English give graduates more opportunity to work in multinational companies and build international professional network. Besides education and careers, English also plays an important role in today's digital world. Let's continue with our final question. Technology has connected people from different countries more than ever before. What is the role of English in global communication and technology?
Technology has changed the way people communicate. Every millions of people use English while joining online meetings, watching educational content, or reading websites, or using digital application. According to David Crystal, 2003, English functions as a global lingua franca, which means it is a common language used by people from different linguistic backgrounds to communicate with one another. This explains why English is widely used on the internet in business, science, and international collaboration. In addition, UNESCO highlight that higher education is becoming increasingly interconnected through international collaboration and digital technology. As universities and researchers work together across countries, English continues to play an important role in sharing knowledge and innovation. Technology also makes English even more important. Artificial intelligence, program documentation, research databases, and most online learning platforms mainly use English. Although translation technology is improving, understanding English directly is still more efficient and accurate. Personally, I think English and technology cannot be spared anymore. When I search for information online, I often find that the most complete explanations are available in English. Learning English not only helps me communicate with people from other countries, but also allows me to access more reliable information and develop new skills. To conclude, English plays a significant role in higher education, future careers, and global communication. It helps students access international knowledge, prepare graduation for competitive job markets, and connects people through technology. In today's globalized world, learning English is not simply about speaking another language. It is about creating more opportunities, expanding our perspective, and preparing ourselves for the future.
Thank you for the inspiring discussion. Today we learned that English is not only important for higher education, but also for future careers and global communication through technology. We hope this discussion encourage everyone to keep improving their English skills. Thank you for listening and see you guys.